Cancers. All right, so there's something going on. Okay, I've been sitting here preparing to do your reading, and as I was channeling the energy around your reading, I keep feeling like there's something going on around you that you may not be aware of, because it's something you broke free from. Because I saw the devil in reverse. Was it this deck? Was it this deck? I don't know. I think, was it this deck? Okay. I just know I saw the devil in reverse as I was preparing to do your reading. Something you broke free from. But whatever it is that you broke free from is trying to attach itself back to you. Rather, it could be a person, place, or thing. I don't know. It's not going to be the same for everyone. You broke free from something or someone, but it's not letting you break free. It's still trying to hold on to you. Let's look into this energy. See, even right here, moving on, the Six of Swords, you think that something or someone is moving on, but that's not the case. Look, see the 10 Swords. It was over with. Something that was supposed to be over with, or something that ended. And this is what I'm getting here. Oh, see the Hermit cards right here too. This could be a Virgo for some of you. I feel like, see, it's quiet. The Hermit is quiet. So I feel like you in that Six of Swords, you were moving on, but then you have someone who's quiet. And they're quiet because it ended badly. So while you may have moved on, Cancers, this person has not moved on. They're still thinking and pondering and reflecting over how things ended with you. I feel like this is someone that could be older than you, and if they're not older than you, they may be older in in the way that they act. I don't know, it just feels like this person may be older than you, and if they're not older than you, there's something about them acting older than their age then. They may have like a gray beard, or there's something about a beard. We got the Royal. Yeah, this is an experienced person. They may be well traveled. They may be well versed. They've been around the world. They could be someone that's cultured, someone that's experienced. They have a lot of knowledge. And that's what I'm saying, like they've experienced a lot. Yeah, but look at here. The Seven of Swords is showing up. I feel like whoever this person is, they try to sneak. It's like, see, the Death card, it's not over with. It was supposed to be over with. It is for you, but not for them. I feel like whoever this person is, they try to sneak and see what's going on in your life. They do something sneaky. Rather it's come by your job, come by your house. And I'm even getting here, keep in mind this person is well versed. So even if that means looking at tarot readings or doing tarot readings or paying for tarot readings, I wouldn't be surprised if they're into that. Even if you never knew them to be into that, I wouldn't be surprised, because that Royal card is telling me this person knows a lot. They know a lot. And I'd rather you're aware of it or not, this person they just know a lot. They know a lot about a lot of stuff too. I'm not, there's something here. Yeah, okay, so let me pause, because I don't want to move too far along in their energy. But let me see, because even this next deck that I looked at over here, it says Wild card. This is someone that's unpredictable. Whoever this person is. Meaning that I don't feel like you know them well enough. Than what you think you do. This person is a wild card. They will do something you wouldn't expect them to do. That's why I said, even if you like, I've never known them to watch readings. They do. They probably do. They're a wild card. They're unpredictable. This is someone that's unpredictable. And you will be someone that's like, I thought they moved on, but they didn't. There's something here about how this person can shapeshift, meaning what I mean by shapeshift, like I'm not talking about literally shapeshifting, but I'm saying they know how to wear a poker face. This will be someone that could be smiling on the outside but crying on the inside, acting like they're over you but really not over you. And it even says here, a jack of all trades. I told you how you will know this person. They know how to do a lot of different things. They know a lot about a lot of different stuff. They're not only, if this person is book smart, like maybe educated, like maybe they have like degrees, they're also like book smart too. Like they may read books. They're just a knowledgeable person. But like I said, they're doing something sneaky when it comes to getting access to you. But I don't feel like they have access. It feels like there's some sort of protection around you too. Tell me more about this person. Self-love. Look, witch. You wouldn't even know it because they come across, again, they come across intelligent, like they're all about self-love. They advocate. This is someone that advocates for a healthy lifestyle, but deep down they're a witch. I told y'all, this person is deceptive. They even use what they know about the world. They use it to be this witch. They use it to be deceptive. They use it to be sneaky. They wear a mask in order to be sneaky. They advocate for a healthy lifestyle. They talk about taking good care of yourself, because it says it right here. Taking good care of your body, your mind, and spirit. Teaching others to give love back and themselves. This could even be like some sort of guru or someone. That's what I'm saying. Like they may preach. They may motivate. They may inspire. I'm picking up heavy air energy. Like there's something about this. That's why I keep talking about the intellect. I feel like this is a smart person. And they've used the things that they have accumulated knowledge-wise being out in the world to be deceptive. So don't be surprised if they're well-loved or well-liked by people, but behind the scenes doing witch work. I feel like you may have suspected something about them. So even though I'm telling you this, I feel like you suspect something about them, but you can't prove it. You cannot prove it with this person because they're good at being deceptive. I wonder if that's why that protection is around you, because rather you know it or not, there's some sort of, that reef is telling me there's some sort of protection that's around you. Rather you're aware of it or not, because this person could be consulting a witch or they're into some sort of witchcraft. They're connected. This person is strongly connected to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they're actually like a witch or like some sort of warlock. I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually them, because they're giving me power with this person. There's some sort of power, some sort of influence with them. But I feel like you suspected them. You suspected something was off about them, but maybe you didn't have any proof. Let me look into your energy. Tell me about my viewer's energy around this situation. I feel like this person is doing something to, because even as I was trying to do your reading, I felt like my third eye was blocked. I felt like my third eye was blocked. That's why I sat for quite some time before I started recording your reading, trying to tap into the energy, because I felt block. Look, there's some sort of block, or well, not a block, but there is something on her third eye. I feel like this person could be trying to do something to you, trying to block something for you. Block your intuition, or block you from seeing how deceptive that they are. Yeah. I feel like they're trying to block something for you. See, the Ace of Swords is showing up. You're going to find something out, because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know, but you're going to, with this Ace of Swords, there is something that you're going to find out. There is something that's going to become clear. And it seems like with this mystical and the crown. So even though your third eye, hold on, let me see something. All right, I wanted to look this up because I wanted to give you guys some solid information. So what I'm about to tell you guys, I'm getting here the third eye. You see that, right? She has something on her third eye. And then this Ace of Swords is making me feel like the crown chakra right here. So I'm going to tell you what it is when your third eye is blocked and what it looks like when your crown chakra is open. Because I feel like some of you, your third eye has been blocked because of this person. But spirit, source, a higher power is coming in to open up your crown chakra. Because I told you there's like a reef around you. So this person, and we saw the death card. So I feel like maybe they were like conjuring up the dead, or they were doing some sort of like, some sort of work. I don't know what, because witch is right there. They were doing something to block you. And so they may have blocked your third eye, but spirit came right in and opened your, or is opening up your crown chakra. So that's where the protection comes in. It's like, yeah, they blocked your third eye, but spirit's like, we about to open up and light that crown chakra up. But your third eye being blocked, this is the symptoms. Difficulty trusting your own intuition. Because remember, you were like, wait a minute, something is off. They did that, so you wouldn't even suspect them. So when your third eye is blocked, you have difficulty trusting your own intuition. Constantly second guessing what you perceive, feeling mentally. Didn't I just say, I said when I was getting ready to record, I had to sit because I felt like my third eye was blocked. Feeling mentally foggy. That's what I felt. Unable to see a situation clearly. Looking outside of yourself because you don't trust yourself. You're going outside of yourself. You're having trouble distinguishing your intuition from fear. You're feeling disconnected, feeling spiritually disconnected. That's when the third eye feels blocked. When your crown chakra is open, you have a strong sense of spirit connection. That's why the crown chakra got open, because spirit stepped in. So you're going to start feeling connected to something larger than yourself. You're going to start having greater awareness of interconnectedness, meaning that it's not about to, you're not about to move in a way where it's just about you. You're about to start connecting. You're about to start letting go of, like, even right here where it says self-love, maybe you were someone that was all about self. Start connecting more with people. Some of you are going to maybe even be meditating, because that's going to deepen your spiritual practice. Whatever it is that you do, that's going to help open up that crown and unblock that third eye. You're going to start feeling a sense of inner peace despite what this witch is doing. You're going to start feeling an increase meaning around your purpose. Like you're going to start feeling like, okay, I want to do something now. You're going to start feeling purposeful, if I'm saying that right. But nevertheless, like I said, you're not going to be moving for ego anymore. You're actually going to be moving from a place of wanting to connect to source and to people. And that's how God and a higher power move. That higher power isn't going to open up that crown chakra just about you, just to make it about you. There's something here in the world that you are meant to do. So when it opens, that's why you're going to start feeling like you need to help people. That's why you're going to find your purpose. That's why I said this person, whoever is doing this, they're only doing you a favor. Because it's like, okay, we blocked your crown, your third eye, so you don't trust yourself. But Spirit's saying, nope, I'm about to open up your crown chakra. And as a result of opening up your crown chakra, you're going to find your purpose in this world, and you're going to want to help people. Because again, it's about other people. Your crown chakra isn't going to be opening up just for you. It's going to be opening up for you to help people. So that's what is coming in when it comes to the situation with this person. Let's see, what's next for the viewer? What is next for the viewer? As a matter of fact, what do you need to know? Yeah, see, the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. This is single energy. But look, the Hierophant has two people right there. There's something I'm saying. You're going to be brought together. This is what's going to be next for you. You're going to be brought together with someone. See, you may be used to being single and doing things on your own. However, this is the Hierophant, which is that higher power, God, source, bringing you and someone else together. Both of you are single and independent, but being brought together to be of service, to be a Hierophant, to be a guide, to be a mentor or whatever to the world. To the world. So it's like, no matter how deceptive this witch is, everything, and that's how you know you're protected. Because no matter what they do, God uses it to bless you. It's like, okay, you want to close one door, witch? God opens up another door for you. So it's only bringing you and someone together. And look, here's the Six of Wands. This feels like the person, because they got a scrunched up face. Whoever this person is, they could be in the spotlight, or they could be used to some sort of attention. They could be well known. Again, for some of y'all, this could be like a pastor, or maybe they're like into religion. There's something here that feels pastoral about this person, like maybe like traditional, religious. That's what I'm picking up around this energy. And here's the Hermit card coming in. We got Virgo and Taurus showing up. They're a guide. There's some sort of guide. And see, there go the beard that I was telling y'all about. This person may have like a gray beard, or there's just something that's older about them. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's like they were trying to block you. Why were they trying to do this? I mean, even though we know they didn't want you to move on, I still want to know more about why they were just, why did they go to this extreme with you? Why do all of this? Why did they feel like they needed to do this? Let's use this step. Why did this person feel like they needed to come at my viewer like this? I want to know the why behind it. Because of an attractive man? That's why? They did this because of an attractive man. That's what I'm saying, because there's someone else. Because you moved on, and you moved on with someone else. Or you will be moving on with someone else. Because remember, they've been trying to block you. See, look, they wanted you to go the wrong way. That Six of Swords, you were moving on, but they came in because they wanted you to go into a different direction. They wanted you to go the wrong way, Cancers. See, the direction that you were moving in was the wrong way. They were trying to send you down the wrong path. What else for my viewer? I feel like they wanted you to stay in this Nine of Pentacles. Remember? Because they don't want you to move on. They wanted you to stay in this Nine of Pentacles. But you're not meant to, because we talked about connecting with other people. You're not meant to be single. That's why your crown chakra is going to be open. When source or a higher power helps you, it's not helping you for just you. It's helping you because of what you're going to do in the world. Let's get one more card. See, I told you, look, marry me. They wanted to marry you. Asking for your hand in marriage. They did this to block you so you wouldn't move on with an attractive man, because they wanted you. They wanted you to marry them. They wanted to be with you. So this was someone trying to block your love life. And that has been a reoccurring thing. And you know what? Look, what I tell y'all. See? Doing spell work. Someone has been casting spells to block your love life so you would not move on with someone else. They wanted you to second guess and question it. They wanted to ruin your love life. Look, talking to friends. Because they have been submerged in their feelings. Someone, see, their feelings run deep, but they are concealed. I told y'all, someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. I'm telling you, that's how you will know. You won't think that this person is really having feelings for you, but really they do. They be talking about you. Yep, stuck in the past, can't let you go. See, they got an image and a reputation. They got an image and a reputation. Stuck in the past. This is someone from your past that can't let you go. And they don't want to see you move on with anyone else. What are they talking to these people about when it comes to you? Oh. Because it came out, we got spell work, and then we got here friends. They could be talking to their friends about this spell work. Is this person... Let me see. We got the... Yeah. We got here this Fool card right here. They're talking to their friend. I feel like they're talking to... They may be careful. Because this person may try to come back into your life. Acting like... But you won't know that they did all of this. They may try to come back into your life. But coming back in a new way. That's why I said be careful. They're going to try to come back in some sort of new way. That's what I'm getting here. Like, look, an emperor. They're going to come in. They're that gray beard. There's something here about somebody with a gray beard, or something about a beard, a long beard. There is something significant about a beard. Either way, this person is going to come back in, and they're going to come back in like this more emperor, more in control. They may have even transformed the way that they look, because this looks more cleaned up, because the hermit wasn't as clean. That's how you will know. They may have looked one way, but then they're going to come back looking a different way. And even right here, we got the star card coming in. They're going to come in acting like they're a blessing, acting love and light with the sun card here. All of these are great cards. Hold up. All of those are great cards. All of those are great cards. That's what I'm saying. Coming in a new way. Had they changed? Like, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What does the viewer need to know about this person? Because it's like they coming in completely transformed. What does the viewer need to know about this person? They are coming in completely transformed. They may be talking to some friends about this, like how to come back in to get you to marry them. Like, look, friend, can we be friends? Look, I told y'all, a false light. I told y'all, see, can we be friends? They're going to say, can we be friends? But it's a false light. It says, be discerning, for not everything that appears radiant is of true light. There are energies that mimic the divine, seeking to lead you astray. I told y'all. I told y'all. That's what I'm saying. I said, these are great cards. I said, am I reading this wrong? And it's like, no, they gonna come in like a new person. But it's false. They're false. Coming in, can we be friends? See, talking to friends, saying, oh, I'm gonna go back. Can we be friends? They're gonna come in trying to be your friend. Resistance. Be aware of subconscious resistance coming from deep within yourself. Remember trying to block your third eye? Be aware of subconscious. Are you resisting change through self-sabotage? They want you to sabotage. They want you to end up being with them. Because I feel like if you be with this person, good luck. If you be with this person, good luck. They're a false light. This witch is trying to get you to sabotage yourself by being with the wrong person. You have a person. Let's see how you'll recognize your actual person. You have one, but it's not this person. Let's see. How will you recognize your person? How will the viewer actually recognize their person? Because you got one. I can see it right there. How will the viewer recognize their person? They're young at heart. It says here, they have a youthful energy. They could be younger than you. They have a youthful energy in their eyes. And this is someone that actually explores their own inner child. So you may hear them talk about all the inner work that they've done, maybe like their childhood or something. They're young at heart. Let's get another card, because what if this person is young too? But you will know them because, like I said, this will be someone that maybe talks about some inner child work that they've done. But I also feel like you will recognize them because this is someone you will be able to have fun with. What else for how you'll recognize them? Just in case some of y'all are dealing with this false light that's young. But I told y'all I felt like that person was old. So no, you should know the difference. Because I told y'all at the beginning, I talked about them being old. Or I said that there was something about them being older beyond their years. Or even if they're not in age, wisdom, knowledge. So no, I'm going to look at this anyway, but that was the reason. That's why Spirit is showing this card, because at the beginning I told you that person was older, rather in age or mentally. Even if they're young, mentally they come across old. This person is going to be the opposite. They're going to be young at heart. Talking about inner child work, wanting to have fun or playful. And we got, this other person, they're claircognizance. It says here, this will be someone that's able to know things without having any previous knowledge. So they have some sort of like, some sort of spiritual ability. And they're a humanitarian. They're a voice for the voiceless, to create reform and change, relying on the divine to guide them and to protect them from harm's way. So this person is a humanitarian. That's why y'all meant to come together. Because y'all both are meant to be these humanitarians, to be a voice for the voiceless, to create reform and change. But look, see, discernment. Somebody mad. Somebody was mad because they tried to block your crown chakra. It says here, I feel like on their end, the same thing happened. That's how you'll know, because you'll have it in common. Someone tried to block their crown chakra and block your crown chakra. You got someone on your end blocking you, and they got someone on their end that was blocking them. You both will have experience, the two of you. You were both called to be together, and you're going to have similar experiences and similar paths that you're meant to follow. Together, though. All right, I'll catch y'all later.